corner of that rock. I don't want the rope to drag across the rock. 2 reasons: it'll make me go closer to the ground faster than I want to, and it'll fuck my rope up. So I'm just putting a redirect off the tree to hold the rope this direction. That's all I'm doing. It works. Apologies for digging in my crotch, but I don't like pinching my dick between a climbing harness and my thigh. Downside of this is every time I do it, I have to avoid bashing my face on the rock. The reason Hera's not out here with me is because she'll follow me off of that ledge, and it's not a maybe, it's a fact. Her dad Loki, I took him with me everywhere I went. I was teaching Boy Scouts in Tucson, and I was on about 130 foot just face with a nice mellow back off, and I was showing the kids how to back off the cliff, and he was standing there watching me. As I got completely vertical, free hanging on the rope, he decided to fucking walk off and jump on my chest. So he went with me all the way to the ground because I couldn't put him back up because we were both fighting gravity. So it turned into a game with the Boy Scouts. Every time I'd take him out, I'd take him down the cliff with me just to prove that I could. So Hera doesn't get to come to the rock because she'll follow me. Because I know you just watched me do this whole rope in a bag thing, there's actually a rational reason why I do it, as opposed to just coiling it up like a typical climber. I actually carry my rope on my back. I tie in at the bottom of the rock, tie the rope in, and then as I climb, I clip gear the same way I would if I have a belayer. I go all the way to wherever my top is, tie off there, rappel back down, climb again, using the same device, cleaning all of my pro. And I can do that on multiple pitch climbs, but I can climb with a rope by myself if I don't have a partner. So the rope in the bag trick was how I figured out the best way to use that system. So the rope goes in the bag and it just over my shoulder as I climb, and it comes right out of the bag, and then when I get done, I just pile it back in the bag and I carry it out. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. Black diamond Camelot. Just like that. So these are my homemade slings out of mil-spec 1-inch nylon. I tie, it's a water knot, but it's internal. So the way I do it is I sleeve about 18 inches of nylon in itself after I've tied an overhand knot, and then I pull the overhand knot tight so that I've got the same amount of overrun on either side of the knot, and then I put a bar tack in it. So this stuff will hold 4,800 pounds, give or take, or maybe it's 8,000 for 1 inch, whatever. And then, so I got my homemade slings. Cheaper than store-bought. Since we're out here and I have all of my gear out, I'm curious if anybody watching has any idea what the value of all of this gear may or may not be. Just to help out the crowd, I have 2 of pretty much every size, from a half to a number 4 in a Camelot or a Camelot-like device, because I have some that are wild country that aren't Camelot specific. So yeah, have a guess at it. Yeah, that's a nice rack. That's what she said.